Hello and welcome back to Beers, Bourbon, and Games. I'm your co-host Mike, and with me is the beautiful, the sparkly, the shiny.
Silent Hill.
I don't know
Sorry,
about you all. Oh, I am so excited. Trust me, squeal as much as you want. Squee? Is that the term now? Squee? Squeal? Squee? I don't know. Anyway, be a teenage girl, whatever. Scream like you did when the last Twilight came out. There you go. I am really excited about this. Like, I cannot stress how excited I am about this. Konami has held on to their Silent Hill license for so long. It hasn't let anything happen except for new pachinko machines. Oh, they did let Dead by Daylight do stuff. They did do that. That was a nice surprise when they finally agreed to do that. But it's just sitting there rotting. Their IP has, and they had a finally big showcase, and so much has come out. So much big stuff. So much is happening. I'm so excited. What about you?
I can't believe I can't believe we're getting what we're getting.
Right?
So, but let's not spoil the rest. We're gonna watch this. We're gonna watch this trailer and then give you our thoughts afterwards. That is the most highly rendered cockroach I think I've ever seen.
Mm.
Could she really be here, waiting for me? Mary died of that damn disease 3 years ago.
You know, I didn't notice in the first time I watched this, but did you notice they put the ring indent on his finger?
Yeah.
From where they took the ring off?
I didn't notice that. You pointed it out. Wow, that looks really good.
I see that town.
Oh, there's the line. There's the line.
Silent Hill.
Original creature designer's back.
Team Bloober, didn't they make the yeah, they made the medium.
They made the medium, which is one thing I'm really excited about with this, because the medium. Oh, I guess that scene is still in there.
That's a shocker. Those, if you know,
You know.
I know why I needed you.
I wonder how far along in development this is.
But it's all over now.
Oh.
I don't need you anymore.
Yeah. Oh, the pain. You could feel the pain.
I'm ready. Mary?
there he is.
Pyramid Head.
They actually call him Pyramid Thing now. It's weird.
Red Pyramid thing or something like that. PlayStation
Okay.
5.
So, yes, it is a PlayStation 5 exclusive. So if you do not got a PlayStation 5, I would advise start trying to find one because they're still pretty hard to get.
It will also be available on PC, but not for other formats till 12 months after release. They did come out and say that. So, go ahead. You can start. Tell me your thoughts first. Thoughts first, and I will hop in.
So first of all, Team Blooper, Blooper, however you say it, they made the medium. I
Yep.
love the medium.
Yes.
I think it was very Silent Hill-y. We've even said that in our playthrough that it was very Silent Hill-y feeling. And I think I even made a comment. It's like, man, what if they made a Silent Hill game?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Well, I think I may have made it either on the video or off the video. I do recall Mike and I having this conversation. Man, it'd be really awesome if they could do something like that.
Yep.
But I think it's in a good hand, teams of a good hand. I think it's kind of interesting that they didn't do the original Silent Hill. They instead opted for Silent Hill 2, but I think that's because Silent Hill 1 technically got remade in the form of Shattered Memories. For those that don't know what that game is, it was basically a non-combat oriented game where you use the Wii remote as a flashlight, and it came out on PlayStation 2 as well. I almost wonder if this is them. They decided to remake 2 as kind of a way that Capcom decided to remake Resident Evil 2. And it was a big hit. I really hope this is good. This does good. As much as I do not like Konami as a company, I
Yep.
do hope this is really well, because let me tell you something. At the end of the day, if you want something, you have to please shareholders.
Yep.
If you please shareholders, you get more of things you like, because they think to themselves, okay, they're going to spend more money on this. So I really hope this is good. Now I hope they do not botch this. I don't think they will. The median did not disappoint me. Not one little bit. But yeah, and fun little side fact, I don't think I've actually fully played through Silent Hill 2.
We'll have to fix that before the remake comes out so we can have a comparison.
Yeah, let's know down below if you want us to do that. But enough of me rambling here, because I am super excited and giddy, so I'm real talkative. And Mike, what do you think?
Everything you said, I agree with. I can tell you why 2 is probably what they started with, because 2 was more popular than 1, and it had a great story, and there's a lot of praise with 2, and a lot of people talk about it all the time. Silent Hill 2 kind of stands out like Resident Evil 2 stands out. Do I wish they had started with 1? Yes. Hopefully they'll go back and do 1. They may be doing it where they start with 2 and then go back and do 1 and 3, because 2 has nothing to do with 1.
And 3 has everything to do with 1.
Correct. So, kind of an appropriate thing is to think 1 and 3, because they go together. Harry Mason is the main character of the first one, and his daughter is the main character of the third one, without giving any spoilers away. But one big thing I've noticed, and you'll notice across all the gameplay trailers we have to look at today, is Konami is not actually developing any of these themselves. All they're doing is giving the rights for these other companies to do them finally.
Good. If they're not going to do anything with it, give it to others who will.
Exactly.
That's all I'm going to say.
I'm perfectly fine with that. I kind of wish I was hoping like Sony would buy the rights to them, but this is kind of allowed for other developers to come in and be like, "Hey, I have a great idea." I think Konami is basically doing they're kind of overseeing the high level of everything. You know, make sure everything fits in kind of a Silent Hill universe. So like you're doing 2, you're doing this one, you're doing this one. Let's make sure it all actually still fits together and makes sense. I can't wait to play this remake, especially with the medium being the medium creator. I know my wife is really excited about it. She watched us play through the medium the first time, and she had to stop watching. She's like, I have to stop watching your Let's Play because I actually want to play this game. She downloaded it and actually played it herself, which she doesn't do that a whole lot. She usually just watches our playthrough or watches us play them. So yeah, if they can get her to do that, I have perfect faith in them that they're going to do a good job on Silent Hill 2. So,
and in the interview, they mentioned that this team they've gotten a lot of requests for Silent Hill, and they've turned them down over the years, but this team was very enthusiastic. So, whoever on Team Bloober that made that pitch, and whoever gave that presentation to get their approval, good job.
yep.
All I gotta say, you deserve a raise. You are the hero we need, but not the one we deserve.
So, moving on. We didn't get just one game. We got 3 games. So the next game is I'm not sure if it's a continuation of the story or what. They haven't released a whole lot of information on it. There's more going to come out next month, they said. So hopefully we'll see more about that. But the next one is Silent Hill Townfall. Check that out.
Ooh.
Why are you here? No, in this place. Why are you here? You're to be punished.
Supposed to be a lot of Easter eggs in this.
You know what? I think you're right. I think we've done something so awful.
They mentioned that there's things to watch this over and over because there's things that you probably missed.
But for you,
Oh, the Silent Hills
I think
map.
it's more than that.
It's bad that I recognize that.
I think you're here for some other reason. And I don't want to be anywhere near you when you figure that out.
Okay, so that one was didn't really give us a whole lot to go on, but I am excited for a new entry in the Silent Hill universe.
Yes.
Silent Hill is one of my favorites, followed by Resident Evil. I like Silent Hill because it focuses more on the supernatural than scientific, like Resident Evil does. But that's okay; they both fit in their own thing. And to me, Silent Hill really kind of gets to you.
Yeah.
Deeper than Resident Evil. Resident Evil, you know, it gives you jump scares and stuff. Silent Hill has those "this is messed up" moments.
Yep.
But I like that about the series. I'm happy that it's around. If there's any series that's out there that can compete with Resident Evil, it is Silent Hill.
Yep.
That's just what there is to it. This trailer doesn't give us a whole lot to go on. Hopefully we'll know a little bit more next month when they release it. Kind of let us know what kind of game it is. I don't even know if it's a over the shoulder first person or survival horror, first person survival horror. I think it's a main entry, possibly, but we'll learn more.
It's been what, 10 years since the new survival horror, a new Silent Hill game's been out. 10 years.
What was the last one? Homecoming, I think.
Downpour?
Oh, it's Downpour. Is it either Downpour or Homecoming? Is one of those two.
It's one of those two.
And it got weird.
Downpour was really weird, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see more. It's one of those things we just don't know about this game right now. There's not a whole lot of information on it, and they're not telling much about it. So we just kind of got to wait and see what happens. To be honest with you, that's one thing we didn't touch on is Silent Hill 2 has an over the shoulder camera angle for immersion, kind of like Resident Evil 2 remake and Resident Evil 3 remake does. So
I am fine with that.
I am too.
I am completely fine with that.
I think as long as they keep that going like they did with also like they did with Resident Evil, I think I'm okay with that. So, but they didn't just stop there with games. At the end of the presentation, they were like, "Hey, here's one more brand new game coming out. This game is supposedly set in the '60s in Japan. So that should be pretty interesting. It's going to be the first one actually set in another country. They've all been set in the U.S. for some reason. A lot of survival horror games are set in the U.S. because I guess we have more horrifying things to happen here. I don't know.
We're more likely to mess up. But you know, this presentation reminds me of it. It's kind of like OxyClean commercials. It's like you're going to get not one, not two, but 3 games.
Yep. Been freaking crazy.
And then we're gonna include something else that we'll talk about here in a minute. Absolutely free. Probably not free. You have to pay for that crap, but still. All right, here's Silent Hill F.
This one obviously seems to be in early development.
Now, is Konami developing this one?
No.
No, okay.
Konami's not actually doing any of them in-house.
Yeah, this commercial is freaky. It gives you some freaky Silent Hill vibes.
Ugh. Ugh.
Oh, this is like body horror at its finest.
I love the Japanese tied in with the original theme.
So, like the last one, we really just got a trailer. But I'm glad they announced it though, because I think they're trying to come out and let the fans know, hey, we know it's been a while. We hear you. We're gonna let some people give you what you want.
Yeah.
I'm excited. It kind of gives me Fatal Frame vibes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good point. It really does. I mean, man, overall though, I'm so excited for it. All these games, I hope they're going to be good. I hope they're not just trash, but I'm hoping that they've done a good job of picking who they're allowing. It's not just a cash grab to go out and be like, hey, anybody who wants to make a game can, as long as you pay us well enough, you know. But
No, we don't possibly know a company that does that. Games Workshop.
right. So we'll have to
But
see. Overall, though, I have high hopes. Apparently, what got the ball rolling though is there was Silent Hill movies that came out a while, like forever ago, and the director of the first one hasn't had an idea for a second one. Well, technically be the third movie, but a second one following his little franchise there. And he went to Konami and wanted it, and he was like, it'd be really great if the games came back. So apparently that kind of got the ball rolling too. So we're getting a movie coming out with the original director, and he's a big fan of the game, so hopefully he'll do good. I mean, we'll have to see.
yeah, this one's based on two, right? This movie.
Yes, this movie is going to be based on two, so it's kind of a
Hey, he
good
did
point for that to come out with the game.
he did a good job on the one that was like based on one, and
Hmm.
then he did another one that was based on. I think it was loosely based around three, right?
He didn't do that one. I think that was a different director. So
Oh, okay. But the first, I love the Silent Hill movies myself. I mean, were they
yeah,
perfect? No, but
no.
I thought they were good for what they were.
Oh yeah, they were decent for
Um,
what they were. It's really hard to translate a game into a movie. It's really hard. Resident Evil is a great example of that. They're having a hard time doing that. But
ugh.
um, oh my god, welcome to Raccoon City. Ugh,
We
such
don't
high
talk about
hopes.
that.
Anyway, so that's really cool. There's also a interactive streaming series that's coming out, which has a whole lot of game developers on it. One of the game developers that's working with it is Dead by Daylight. So I'm really interested to see what that is. There's not a whole lot of information out about that, but apparently you're going to be able to interact and help shape the story and shape the canon for.
Yeah, whatever happens is going to be canon in the universe of Silent Hill.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. We'll probably do that. We'll probably do a video on that when that comes out. Us going through it with everybody. So I'm pretty excited about that. It should be kind of cool. And we'll get more information on that stuff as time goes on. They also announced a bunch of new figures coming out. There's one I'm going to get for sure, which is the secret dog ending from 2. I actually really want that just because I have a Shiba and I love those dogs, and I think it's funny, hilarious. So we'll get that. But overall, I thought the conference, or not the conference, I think it went really well. It definitely got hype up. I wish we had more ideas about release dates because I'd like to know when 2 is coming out. It looks the most done to me, but we just don't know. So we'll definitely keep up with this though. They have another press conference and talk more about it. We'll definitely do another video on it because this is something I'm not going to let go. I'm really excited this stuff's coming back. I'm glad they're finally letting people take over the IP and actually do something with it. We just got to hope it's not. They actually do a good oversight. It's like, this is a good game. Okay, you can keep doing them. Oh, this game sucks. No, you can't keep doing them. So, what about you, Corey? What's your thoughts and everything?
I'm just happy to be getting more Silent Hill that's not pachinko.
Right?
Let's go ahead and give Metal Gear Solid over to other developers too.
No kidding.
While we're at it,
Just give it back to Hideo Kojima. Just give it back to him.
Castlevania.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I can keep going.
There's so much IP out there that they can just. All they have to do is just do contracts on it and get money from it. I mean, they're obviously not developing anything in house anymore. Just let other people do it. So
it's going to be really good though.
It might be a thing where if this goes well, they'll let those go. You know what I mean? So,
you just won't hear me complain about more survival horror. So, but what do you all think? Are you excited for it? Are you nervous about it? Are you skeptical? Skeptical. I can't talk today. But we'd love to hear what your thoughts are down in the comments below. Share with us what you're looking for, which game you're looking forward to the most, and what's your favorite Silent Hill. Personally, mine is I really like 1. I'm pretty sure I'll like 2. We may have to do a playthrough of 2 on the channel just to kind of expose me to it. I've never played 2, so I'm really excited what it could be. But yeah, definitely let us know down below what you think, what you're looking forward to, and what you're excited for the most. But as always, I'm your co-host, Conqueror Corey.
And I'm Mike.
And we'll
see ya.
See ya.